Mesklinite. The Mesklinite is an extraordinary being, measuring about 35 to 40 centimeters in length with a slender 5 centimeter diameter. What sets it apart is its unique anatomy, boasting 18 pairs of legs that culminate in sucker-like feet, granting the Mesklinite an impeccable grip on any surface. Among these legs, the forward pincers serve as dexterous hands, while the rear set anchors the Mesklinite securely when required. Its 4 eyes encircle a mandible-like mouth, providing it with keen sensory perception. The Mesklinite possesses a most intriguing respiratory system. It lacks lungs and instead absorbs hydrogen directly from the air through specialized pores within its body. An intricate circulatory network pumps life through its form, featuring a heart within each body segment. Alongside its digestive tract runs an internal siphon system, a vestige from its remote ancestors, initially used for submerged propulsion and now adapted for speech production. Remarkably, the Mesklinite can vocalize an astonishingly wide range of frequencies, from extremely low to ultrasonic pitches, capable of projecting its voice at remarkable volumes. The creature's physique is encased in a sturdy, chitinous exoskeleton, heavily armored on its upper surface. Its pincers and mandibles, forged from a remarkably tough and razor-sharp material, are a testament to its exceptional strength. Mesklin, the planet inhabited by the Mesklinite, revolves around a binary star system, Beln and Estes, necessitating 4.8 Earth years to complete a full orbit. Remarkably, the planet exhibits an incredibly rapid rotation on its axis, completing 1 full turn in a mere 18 minutes. The breakneck rotational speed has transformed Mesklin into a unique lozenge shape, boasting a diameter of 76,800 kilometers at the equator and a slightly smaller span of approximately 32,000 kilometers from pole to pole. Due to its peculiar shape, the gravitational force experienced on Mesklin varies dramatically between its poles and equator, ranging from 300 to 700 times Earth's normal gravity. Such diverse gravitational conditions have significantly influenced the Mesklinite's evolutionary journey, resulting in its unparalleled adaptability to different environmental conditions. Living on Mesklin can be an extreme test of endurance, especially during summer when temperatures soar to an astounding 140 degrees Celsius. The heat causes the ammonia snow to melt and the methane oceans to evaporate, leading to a dynamic and ever-changing environment for the Mesklinite. Mother. The mother is a remarkable and intelligent organism, disguising itself with a protective outer camouflage that closely resembles a massive boulder in both size and texture. Concealed within this exterior lies a warm, flesh-like skin, concealing its true nature from potential threats. Its most distinguishing feature is a long, stalk-like antenna capable of broadcasting messages in radio frequencies and receiving vital information from fellow members of its species. Within the mother's formidable frame lies a great cavity, adorned with a fringe of hair-like structures, serving as an opening for feeding or mating. Delving further into its interior reveals a spacious, egg-shaped chamber approximately 9 meters in length. The smooth, moist, and reddish-gray inner walls are interlaced with a network of small red and blue tubes, which are believed to serve as a complex vascular system. Enigmatic long tentacles are scattered on the walls, ready to extend outward through the opening, possibly for defensive or sensory purposes. Astonishingly, the mother is equipped with several hearts, 4 stomachs, and powerful lungs, enabling it to thrive in its environment. It boasts scent glands, a sly tool used to entice prey, making it a formidable predator. Its deep mouth cavity is lined with thousands of razor-sharp fangs, perfectly adapted to its omnivorous diet, encompassing both flesh from captured prey and vegetable matter. The mothers inhabit the planet Baudelaire, shrouded in thick clouds, bearing a striking resemblance to Earth. This intriguing world orbits around a binary sun system, adding to its mystique. Mother society is a complex and organized hierarchy, with status determined by a combination of age, size, and the potency of their broadcasts. At the top of this intricate system sits the esteemed Queen. Mother, holding dominance over radio frequency broadcasts. Other members of the species must seek her permission to utilize these communication channels, highlighting the significance of her position. Remarkably, all mothers are immobile and female, and their mobile counterparts are designated as males. To initiate the process of reproduction, the mother releases an alluring musk to seduce potential mates. Once a suitable mate is enticed, it is brought inside the mother's protective frame and guided to attack a specific conception spot located on the inner chamber's wall. This initiates the conception process through abrasion caused by beak, claw, or fang. The mate's role reaches its conclusion when it is consumed by the mother's cavernous mouth cavity. After successful conception, the spot swells, forming a protective bag in which 10 young ones develop. These young are then gently released into the womb-like interior of the mother, where they are nurtured by the organic stew present in her stomach. Once the young ones grow to a length of over a meter, they are pushed out of the mother's womb. They instinctively start their journey, rolling until they reach a suitable spot, which can be either the empty shell of a deceased adult or the apex of a hill. At this point, they extend thin, thread-like tentacles, probing deep into the soil to access essential water and nutrients. Employing available resources, they diligently construct layers of a protective shell, ensuring their safety from potential predators. Old Galactic. The Old Galactics are fascinating extraterrestrial entities featured in the sci-fi world of Legacy. They possess a unique and intriguing physiology that sets them apart from other known beings. Measuring approximately 45 centimeters in length and weighing about 8 kilograms on Terra, their bodies boast a mesmerizing combination of dark green hues with captivating pink streaks, creating an alluring marbled appearance. Their smooth and pleasantly warm surface can be inviting to the touch, but beware, for they have a defensive mechanism. Old Galactics have the ability to store and release electric charges at will, delivering a potent shock to anyone who mishandles them without consent. Interestingly, the Old Galactics do not possess visible sensory organs. They are essentially sentient nervous systems. This characteristic grants them the remarkable ability to infiltrate and merge with the bodies and nervous systems of other, more mobile beings. Once integrated, they can exert control over these beings, compelling them to perform actions as required by the Old Galactics. Time perception for the Old Galactics operates on a different scale compared to most intelligent beings, allowing them to experience time at a significantly slower pace. Consequently, their lifespans far exceed those of other sentient creatures, leading to a profound and lengthy existence. These beings exhibit a profound grasp of biology and genetic manipulation. Initially, they expanded their influence through the subjugation of other intelligent species. However, an ethical shift occurred within their culture, leading them to abandon such practices. Instead, they developed a unique approach to maintain their dominion over their empire. Drawing upon their advanced knowledge of genetics, the Old Galactics designed and crafted synthetic life forms tailored to act as specialized host bodies. This innovative approach allowed them to preserve their freedom of movement and independence while ruling their domain. Their authority relies not on brute force, but on their mastery of genetic manipulation. In instances of rebellion, the Old Galactics employ their expertise in genetics to wield a subtle yet potent power. A rebellious planet may find itself facing the consequences of an engineered, highly selective plague, compelling the dissident population to reconsider their stance and ultimately surrender to the Old Galactics' rule. Old One. The entity in focus is the ancient and resilient species known as the Old Ones. Their physical characteristics are a marvel of nature, blending features of plants and animals into a unique and adaptable form. Their star-shaped heads possess prismatic cilia on top, which serve as supplementary organs for vision, allowing them to see even in darkness. These beings are remarkably hardy, capable of thriving both on land and underwater. They possess a remarkable breathing system that enables them to respire through an orifice on their heads while on land and through gills when submerged. What sets them further apart is their ability to endure the vastness of space itself. They can store air, food, and minerals using membranous wings to navigate the solar winds. The lower tentacles, measuring about 1.3 meters in length, are exceptionally muscular, serving as versatile appendages for walking and swimming. Their metabolism, interestingly, is based on carbon dioxide, unlike most terrestrial life forms. Moreover, their circulatory fluid is of a dark green hue. Their neurological complexity is a marvel, featuring 5-lobed brains and numerous ganglial centers. These intricate neural connections, along with the wiry cilia on their heads, suggest that the Old Ones possess senses beyond human comprehension, expanding their perception beyond the conventional sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. While no living Old Ones remain on Earth, ancient remains have been discovered in a colossal ruined city in Antarctica. The frozen bodies attest to their adaptability to diverse conditions throughout their existence. The Old Ones' history spans a staggering timeline, as they arrived on Earth nearly 1 billion years ago. Their journey was an escape from their original home system's overly mechanistic culture. Upon arriving, they settled under the sea, constructing magnificent cities and exploring their newfound world. It was during this period that they even engineered the first marine life to serve as a sustainable food source. With time, some of the Old Ones ventured onto the land, where they continued their experiments, creating land animals and massive creatures called shoggoths to serve as their loyal beasts of burden. However, an unforeseen turn of events unfolded when the shoggoths unexpectedly gained rudimentary intelligence, eventually becoming a peril to their creators. This led to a prolonged war that resulted in the decline of the Old Ones' dominion, forcing them to retreat back to their grand city in Antarctica. Though they managed to quell most of the shoggoths, the conflict took a toll on the Old Ones, setting them on a path of degeneration that ultimately led to their extinction long before the rise of human intelligence. Their legacy, now preserved in ruins and ancient lore, leaves behind a profound and intriguing enigma for those who seek to understand the secrets of the cosmos. Overlord. The Overlords are towering beings of exceptional intelligence, measuring approximately 3 meters in height. Their imposing appearance is enhanced by enormous, leathery wings that serve a functional purpose, enabling them to fly with great stability. A long tail, featuring a flat, paddle-like end, further aids their aerial movements. Their bodies are encased in a hard, black armor, and though it remains uncertain, it is speculated whether they possess an internal skeleton. Notably, the broad cheeks of an Overlord house twin breathing orifices lined with delicate white hairs, which flutter rhythmically as they breathe oxygen. Their eyes are exquisitely sensitive to bright light, leading them to favor the dimmer red end of the color spectrum. With 5 fingers on each hand and 2 opposing thumbs, the Overlords possess remarkable dexterity, enabling them to interact deftly with their surroundings and technology. One intriguing aspect of the Overlords is their ability to forego sleep entirely. They possess an insatiable thirst for knowledge and have the capacity to assimilate vast amounts of information in a surprisingly short span. Their keen intellect and thirst for learning make them formidable in scientific and technological pursuits. Originating from a smaller world characterized by a thick atmosphere and low gravity, the Overlords have adapted to their new surroundings, often taking to the skies with their impressive wings. Consequently, their cities are designed to cater to beings capable of flight, featuring minimal walkways and doors placed at various elevations for convenience. The Overlords boast a highly advanced and sophisticated culture, exemplified by their mastery of technology and science. They possess a star drive technology that allows their spaceships to reach extraordinary velocities, achieving up to 99% of the speed of light. This capability, combined with their extended lifespans, has afforded them unparalleled freedom to traverse the galaxy, undertaking studies and collecting specimens of various life forms. Their home planet comprises approximately 1,000 small cities, each dedicated exclusively to the pursuit of a particular branch of knowledge. This specialization exemplifies their passion for understanding and exploring the vast mysteries of the universe. Pnume. The Pnume is an extraordinary extraterrestrial species native to the planet Chai, known for its remarkable physical attributes and intriguing culture. Standing at an imposing height of 2 meters, the Pnume's slender form is adorned with a tough, pale exoskeleton that grants it both protection and flexibility at its joints, fingers, and toes. The head is elongated, featuring intricate rasping mandibles that cleverly conceal its mouth, while its eyes remain deeply set within shadowed sockets, adding to its mystique. The Pnume's extremities are as unique as they are functional. Its arms, possessing considerable strength, terminate in hands characterized by 2 bony fingers, providing exceptional dexterity. Its feet are perhaps its most striking feature, showcasing 3 robust, articulated toes, displaying an intriguing mottled pattern of red and black. In a display of exceptional adaptability, the Pnume's legs are jointed in a manner that allows its knees to bend backward. Its shoulders and hips are equipped with flexible ball joints, and the neck possesses a hinge. This incredible combination of joints enables the Pnume to contort its body into a quadrupedal stance by bending over backward, swinging its arms back, and releasing the neck hinge, resulting in agile and swift movement in this form. The Pnume's natural habitat is concealed within vast underground caverns and passages intricately scattered throughout the planet Chai. These subterranean domains are exquisitely adorned with polished, luminescent crystals and captivating mosaics. Additionally, they provide discreet access to numerous broad, swift rivers, making their underground world an engineering marvel. The Pnume's culture is as captivating as its physical attributes. Throughout the recorded history of the Pnume, Chai has been invaded on multiple occasions, approximately 10 times. However, the Pnume do not perceive these invasions as threats, but rather as grand spectacles, akin to theatrical performances intended for their education and entertainment. In a curious manner, they don dark cloaks and wide-brimmed hats to remain concealed while secretly observing the surface during the night of these invasions. During these clandestine observations, the Pnume collect various artifacts and specimens from the invading races. These intriguing items are meticulously cataloged and stored in the renowned Pnume museums of foreverness, adding to the species' legacy. Polarian. The Polarian presents itself as a unique teardrop-shaped entity, reaching an impressive height of around 1.8 meters when fully extended. Its lower body boasts a muscular socket, which houses a large wheel. At the opposite end, a flexible appendage, referred to as a trunk in males and a tail in females, tapers into a smaller ball secured in a similar socket. Both the ball and wheel are subject to the Polarian's powerful adhesive muscles, allowing them to spin at remarkable speeds, enabling the entity to move swiftly, reaching velocities of up to 112 kilometers per hour, and maneuver with ease. The smaller ball, when spun against a solid surface, emits an array of sounds, while the Polarian also displays the extraordinary ability to mimic human speech. The Polarian possesses a soft and supple body structure, devoid of any bones. Its smooth, waxy, dark brown skin serves as a radiation receptor, enabling the transmission of sensory information. Moreover, the Polarian's skin can emit a subtle glow, reflecting its emotional state. Being carbon/oxygen-based, Polarians thrive in diverse climates, similar to humans. Remarkably advanced, they have mastered interstellar travel and exert their influence across a vast span of 400 light-years in diameter, with their home systems centered around the star Polaris. The Polarian's method of reproduction is intriguing and unusual. During the mating ritual, the male and female Polarians circle each other, following the captivating scent trail laid down by the female's wheel. Their circular movements intensify, forming a mesmerizing spiral that draws them closer until they meet. In an intimate embrace, the male entwines his trunk around the female's tail, and their 2 balls make contact, resulting in an electrifying spinning kiss. As they slow down, the male relinquishes his wheel and accepts the exposed lower portion of the female's wheel into his vacant wheel chamber. Their sockets form a tight seal, and together they spin the wheel, generating intense heat and releasing special enzymes. In this transformative moment, an electrochemical shift occurs, sending a thrilling shock through their bodies. Subsequently, the mutual wheel separates from the lovers, appearing steaming and malleable. Gradually, it unfolds into a fully developed young Polarian capable of self-sufficiency. Following the reproductive act, the male retrieves his wheel, while the female transfers her ball into her wheel socket, allowing it to grow into a full-sized wheel over time. In a poignant parting embrace, the male gifts his ball to the female to replace her now absent communication organ, rendering himself temporarily mute until he regrows a new one. Once this process is complete, the two Polarians part ways, never to engage in mating again. Puppeteers. The Puppeteer is an intriguing creature standing at a mere 1.25 meters in height. It possesses a unique feature where it has two flat, brainless heads situated at the ends of its long, sinuous necks. Each head boasts a single eye, a mouth with robust, square teeth, and a forked tongue. What's truly remarkable about this entity is that its mouths serve as its hands, skillfully manipulated by sensitive finger-like knobs. A curious hump lies between the dual necks, housing the Puppeteer's brain. This bony protuberance is adorned with a luxuriant mane of hair, displaying hues ranging from golden to dark brown. Its graceful physique is covered in suede, creamy white skin, lending an air of elegance to its presence. The Puppeteer possesses a truly extraordinary brain, enabling it to engage in two simultaneous conversations, deftly employing its two heads independently. Its speaking voice is often described as contralto, but what sets it apart is its ability to produce a full orchestral sound when engaged in singing. Despite their technological advancement, the Puppeteer's home planet remains an enigmatic secret, zealously guarded from the prying eyes of the universe. When faced with fear, the Puppeteer displays a rather curious response, curling up into a small ball. Being an ancient species, the Puppeteers boast a highly developed and advanced civilization that has thrived for millions of years. However, their defining characteristic is their extreme cowardice, driving them to great lengths to avoid any form of physical danger. Nevertheless, this very trait has been instrumental in their quest for survival, prompting them to create the safest and most reliable devices across the cosmos. In their interactions with other intelligent beings, the Puppeteers primarily engage through the General Products Company, a business venture they exclusively own. This company is renowned for manufacturing and distributing spaceship hulls that are completely indestructible, alongside life support equipment for interstellar travel. The Puppeteers have established a reputation throughout the universe as astute and cunning businessmen, often resorting to the art of negotiation through unconventional means, such as blackmail. Radiate. Originating from the captivating memoir, Memoirs of a Spacewoman, penned by the visionary author Naomi Mitchison, the luminescent beings, referred to as radiates, have long been a subject of awe and intrigue. These extraterrestrial entities call the enigmatic planet Lambda 771 their home, a distant celestial body akin to Terra in size and boasting an oxygen-rich atmosphere. Physically, radiates bear resemblance to a unique radial lifeform reminiscent of the terrestrial starfish. Their bodies are adorned with 5 retractable arms, each adorned with delicate suckers that facilitate their adept grasp on tools and artifacts. An unusual sticky material constitutes their flimsy, artificial clothing, concealing the brain area when worn, but retracting and neatly storing itself underneath the body when not in use. Among their most captivating features are the enchanting rings of bright blue eyes encircling their brain cases, glistening like celestial jewels. Their size ranges from minuscule dimensions, a mere few centimeters, to a larger scale of up to a meter in diameter. Inhabiting picturesque villages characterized by long, low buildings crowned with open sides, radiates have cultivated a harmonious bond with nature. Ceilings adorned with mesmerizing spiral patterns, woven from lush plants and fungi, reveal their appreciation for aesthetic beauty and the natural world. The luminescent beings possess a cognitive process that deviates from the dichotomous thinking found in many species. Instead, they embrace a five-valued system of logic, a fascinating aspect that sets them apart from other beings encountered in the cosmos. Their culture is steeped in unity and emotional resonance, exemplified by the remarkable interlocking, wheeling dance performed at periodic intervals. During this captivating ritual, members of the community gracefully move as one, with those positioned at the periphery seeking convergence towards the center. This ethereal dance symbolizes the profound sense of closeness and unity prevalent among the Radiates, further reinforcing the allure of their civilization. Regul. The fascinating entity known as the Regul possesses a set of peculiarities that remain beyond the grasp of Terran understanding. Their emotional states, conveyed through the movement of their nostrils, whether closed or flared, defy translation into familiar human sentiments. In their youthful form, Regul exhibit a slender, erect physique, allowing their gray-brown, pebbly skin to reveal the underlying bone structure. Their short, bowed legs lead to a distinctive rolling gait during this stage of life. However, as time progresses and they age, the transformation of their bodies becomes dramatic. Layers upon layers of flesh accumulate, obscuring any recognizable shape and rendering them nearly immobile. The weight becomes so immense that they lose the ability to move independently. Regul undergo a unique gender development, where even they cannot anticipate the future sex of a youngling. One of the most remarkable features of the Regul is their eidetic memory, granting them the gift of recollecting every detail they perceive throughout their exceptionally long lifespans. Culturally, the Regul have crafted an expansive interstellar commercial dominion structured around powerful clans. Despite their immobility, the adult Regul skillfully oversee the endeavors of the younger Regul, commanding them from their power sleds. The youth, bound by allegiance, find their lives in the hands of these immobile elders. Although a non-combative and non-violent race in general, the Regul display an unusual harshness towards their offspring, standing in contrast to their peaceful demeanor with other species. To wage their commercial wars, they prefer to employ mercenaries from alien races, avoiding direct confrontation. Riim. This is the Riim, a remarkable race of erect, bipedal beings, bearing an uncanny resemblance to avian creatures of earthly lore. Upon an adult Riim, one can observe stunted vestigial wings, mere echoes of their distant aerial ancestry. Graceful tufts of golden feathers adorn their heads and wrists, a testament to their unique allure. Their physique boasts narrow shoulders and compact arms, contrasted by their exceedingly long, slender hands and fingers, offering a glimpse into their evolutionary journey. The head, the focal point of their form, features two large eyes, generously spaced, surveying the world with great intensity. Beneath the eyes, a short beak exudes an air of purposeful elegance, while a delicate tracery of veins on their faces, a mere hint of human-like features, conveys an almost ethereal charm. The enigmatic process of Riim reproduction, parthenogenesis, is truly a marvel to behold. Offspring emerge and grow within the very bodies of their parents, intimately connected until the moment of maturity when they part ways, embarking on their individual paths. Yet, the Riim's true prowess lies in their extraordinary telepathic abilities. With minds intricately linked, they form a cohesive group consciousness. Through this remarkable connection, they possess the profound ability to project intricate illusions directly into the minds of those devoid of telepathic gifts, leaving an indelible mark on their perceptions. Inhabiting a planet akin to our Earth, albeit with slightly reduced gravity, the Riim have forged a harmonious existence. Their cities, sprawling and grand, shrouded in darkness, boast an intricate network of catwalks and platforms for their roosting comfort. The enigmatic structures stand tall, echoing the height of Riim ambition. Divided into two factions, some Riim dwell amidst the grandeur of urban centers, while others embrace a more pastoral lifestyle, cultivating bountiful agricultural lands to nourish both themselves and their city-dwelling brethren. This coexistence fosters a symbiotic relationship, instilling a sense of unity that transcends their physical separation. Ruml. Standing at approximately 1.5 meters tall, the Ruml are adorned in glossy fur, giving them a striking appearance. Their unique physiology comprises a tilted forward narrow pelvis, preventing them from achieving full erectness. Their long arms are naturally bent at the elbows, culminating in hands equipped with retractable claws, each measuring 8 centimeters in length. One of the most intriguing features of the Ruml is their remarkable reproductive method. As marsupials, they undergo unusually prolonged gestation and developmental periods. Their young ones spend a staggering 3 years within the womb before being transferred to the female's marsupial pouch. Inside this pouch, the Ruml offspring continue their development for another 6 years without any increase in size. However, in the 6th year, they undergo a rapid growth phase, quickly maturing into fully functional adults within a mere 3 hours after leaving the pouch. Although young and inexperienced, they rapidly attain their full size over the following 2 years. The Ruml are established on 6 distinct planets, with their home world being slightly smaller than Earth and only just able to sustain life due to its scarcity of water. Living in large family palaces, the Ruml adopt a communal lifestyle, dwelling together in closely related groups. Ruml society revolves around large family units headed by a single authoritative individual. An individual's status within the community is determined by their kinship ties to the family head. Due to population pressures, the Ruml have expanded their reach beyond their homeworld, embarking on colonization efforts on other planets. The right to establish a family on a newly discovered habitable planet is granted to Ruml explorers who successfully return from their expeditions. Their culture is marked by a distinct propensity for violence, fueled by a strong adherence to personal honor. Duels to the death are customary among the Ruml, serving as a means to defend their honor fiercely. Interestingly, their loyalty is directed towards their entire race, rather than any specific individual. Notably, Ruml accomplishments are rewarded with medallions, and an entity's standing within the community hinges on the number of awards they receive. This system incentivizes excellence, yet failure is met with the severe consequence of death. Salaman. Salaman, fascinating amphibious beings standing at approximately 1.7 meters tall, boast a mesmerizing trait where their skin coloration adapts to the surrounding climate and environment. During their youthful stages, they exhibit a captivating pale blue hue adorned with intricate brown and green patterns. As they mature, the blue pigment darkens into a profound shade nearing black. An intriguing aspect of their physicality is their tendency to shed their skins frequently, revealing their ever-evolving nature. The Salaman species exhibits a remarkably intricate life cycle, affording them the unique ability to thrive in both aquatic and terrestrial realms. Their life cycle commences with the laying of eggs encased in gel clusters within water bodies. These eggs hatch, giving rise to young aquatic Salaman who evolve as water breathers until they undergo metamorphosis into adulthood. At this critical juncture, the young Salaman faces a momentous decision, as it can choose to transform into either an adult aquatic form or a juvenile air-breathing land form. If it opts to become a land dweller, it continues to mature, eventually confronting yet another transformative choice to metamorphose into an adult land dweller or revert to the juvenile aquatic form. Astonishingly, once a Salaman selects its adult form, it gains the remarkable ability to shift at will between an adult land dweller and an adult water dweller. As such, the Salaman community comprises an equal distribution of both forms at any given time. Within their vibrant culture, communication assumes a captivating guise, an intricate language of hand signs utilized adeptly both in water and on land. Furthermore, the land-dwelling Salaman employ a simple yet intriguing vocabulary of barking and whistling sounds. During their time as land dwellers, the Salaman adopt a primitive lifestyle, crafting tools from stone and fashioning clothing using plant fibers. They engage in rudimentary agricultural practices, embracing a harmonious existence with nature. In striking contrast, their aquatic phase revolves around education and safeguarding the newly hatched, with the Salaman actively serving as teachers and students in this realm. One of the most compelling aspects of the Salaman society is their inherently non-violent and profoundly sociable nature. Their collective focus is primarily oriented around group activities, fostering a seamless exchange of members between the land and sea factions. This seamless intermingling of beings further enhances the richness of their already captivating existence. Sirian. The Sirian is a fascinating creature resembling an octopus, adorned with a luxuriant coat of bright green fur. Adorning the Sirian's head, a plethora of tiny, twinkling eyes form a mesmerizing green ruff. Their biology remains a mystery, as very little is known about the Sirians beyond their striking appearance. Speculation suggests that they might not rely on oxygen for survival, as they navigate Terra within intricate life support tanks. There are intriguing indications that the Sirians could be a three-gendered species, with one of them identified on Terra as Alphard 400 Trimate. Thriving on a stellar pair of 12 planets orbiting around Sirius A and B, the Sirians call this celestial system their home. The Sirians are believed to be a highly militaristic race, evident from the formidable fortifications surrounding their planetary system. Tales of frequent and remarkably realistic war games abound, hinting at their martial prowess. Sadly, the initial encounter between humans and the Sirians erupted into hostilities, leading to the destruction of a Sirian vessel and the capture of survivors. Among the wreckage, a mere 14 Sirians survived and were taken as prisoners. However, they chose to remain silent, refusing to divulge any information about their race. Slash. The Slash are elongated tubular beings adorned with manipulating appendages at both ends. Their lithe frames are encircled by razor-edged metallic blades that serve multiple functions, including carving passages through obstacles, preparing sustenance, and engaging in combat. Amidst these blades, intricate laser lenses are interspersed, enabling the Slash to perceive their surroundings and communicate through the flickering luminescence of the lasers. Additionally, they possess the ability to project a steady and formidable beam of laser light for both offensive and defensive maneuvers. The Slash have established their domain of influence within the vast expanse of the galaxy Andromeda. In a bygone era marked by intergalactic conflicts, the Slash spearheaded the construction of a sprawling empire, assuming control over conquered worlds and ruling as masters with their enslaved subjects. However, the tides of fate turned against them when an act of treachery orchestrated by one of their own kind led to the downfall of an Andromeda alliance that the Slash had led. Subsequently, they withdrew to a modest sphere of influence, seeking lives of coexistence, understanding, and scholarly exploration. Despite their newfound pursuit of tolerance and peaceful study, the Slash bear the burden of facing widespread suspicion and discrimination from other sentient beings in the galaxy. Soft One. The Soft Ones, as described in Isaac Asimov's The Gods Themselves, are fascinating entities originating from a parallel universe adjacent to our own. These intelligent gaseous beings possess a unique set of physical characteristics that set them apart from anything we've encountered before. Rather than solid bodies, the Soft Ones are ethereal, gaseous entities held together by powerful energy fields. Their typical form resembles an ovoid shape, but they have the remarkable ability to manipulate their mass at will. This enables them to extend pseudopods, which they can harden enough to handle solid objects. Their method of communication involves pulsing, a mesmerizing display of rhythmic patterns. One intriguing aspect of the Soft Ones is their peculiar habitat, a rocky planet in the aforementioned parallel universe. On this celestial body, the laws of physics differ from our reality, particularly in terms of the strength of the nuclear force. Despite the physical barriers between our worlds, they have managed to transmit messages into our universe, making us aware of their enigmatic existence. Reproduction for the soft ones is a complex and awe-inspiring process. They possess 3 distinct sexes: rationals, emotionals, and parentals. Each sex has its unique characteristics and traits. Rationals have smooth, curved forms and are driven by the pursuit of reason. Parentals, on the other hand, have a more solid shape and are dominated by a strong mating instinct. Emotionals, the most delicate of the 3, have the astonishing ability to thin their mass almost to nothing. The fundamental unit of their familial structure is the triad, comprised of 1 member from each sex. The process of reproduction begins when the triad members merge into one another, resulting in a harmonious and intimate union. The catalyst for this transformation is a mysterious race called the Hard Ones, although not much is known about them. To bring about reproduction, the emotional feeds voraciously on sunlight, gathering the tremendous energy required for the forthcoming event. She then transforms herself into a shimmering, colored smoke, which facilitates the melting of the rational and parental. The climax of this union involves the 3 members interpenetrating one another in a state of ecstatic bliss, followed by a prolonged period of unconsciousness. Within this process, a seed is formed by the rational and subsequently passed on to the parental for incubation. The outcome of this intricate process is the conception of 3 offspring within the triad. First, a rational child is born, followed by a parental, and finally, an emotional. After the 3rd child reaches maturity, the triad experiences a final melting, transitioning into a new phase of existence. Solaris. Solaris, a colossal sentient organism, inhabits the oceanic expanse of the planet bearing its name. Weighing a staggering 700 billion tons, the planet Solaris orbits a binary star system in the Alpha region of Aquarius. Despite the gravitational forces exerted by the cool red sun and the hot blue-white sun, Solaris remarkably maintains its stable orbit, defying scientific explanation. With a diameter of approximately 15,000 kilometers, Solaris presents a captivating landscape. Its atmosphere lacks oxygen, giving rise to ever-changing windstorms, fogs, mists, and cloud formations that seem purposefully shaped by the planetary consciousness. The planet's ocean is a spectacle to behold, dotted with numerous small islands, some formed from the very essence of the world ocean itself. The fluid plasma of Solaris creates a mesmerizing play of colors, with the sea predominantly displaying a deep purple hue, its surface dancing with undulating waves and occasional pinkish foam. Solaris gives birth to a bewildering array of formations and textures, an extraordinary showcase of subatomic manipulation of colloidal fluid by its intelligent mind. Many of these transformations defy the known laws of physics, occurring on both planetary and subatomic scales. Among the recurrent features observed on the surface, extensors stand out as sinuous fluid ridges stretching across vast distances and soaring to incredible heights. Mimoids, on the other hand, are grand structures akin to cities, exhibiting a unique ability to extrude plasma masses that imitate various shapes, from ephemeral clouds to intricate man-made objects. Semi-symmetriads, intricate shapes rising hundreds of meters, begin as radiant spheres, unfurl into flower-like patterns, and culminate in tall domes adorned with mesmerizing interior structures, seemingly mirroring mathematical equations through geometric designs. As if from a painter's brush, free-floating, multi-winged shapes reminiscent of ethereal bird-like creatures grace the planetary canvas alongside luminous phosphorescent bodies. Sulidor. The Sulidor, a massive and hulking entity standing at an impressive 3 meters tall, possesses a formidable appearance covered in shaggy reddish-brown fur, which takes on an oxidized bronze hue as they age. Their dark, hooded eyes rest above a long, drooping nose, giving them a rather imposing countenance. These carnivorous beings are equipped with sharp, lethal teeth and curved, retractable claws on their hands, perfect for their predatory nature. Not to be underestimated, they also utilize their thick, broad tails for impeccable balance and agility. The Sulidor find their home in the northern mist country of Belzegor, a planet characterized by a sharp division between tropical and Arctic zones, lacking any temperate regions. Within this habitat, they construct primitive huts that serve as bases for their hunting expeditions. Despite their fierce appearance, the Sulidor surprisingly lead a primitive and peaceful existence, living in harmony alongside the Nildoror, the dominant intelligent species on Belzegor. The intriguing Mountain of Rebirth, a sacred shrine of the Nildoror, lies deep within Sulidor territory and is entrusted to the care of the Sulidor. The precise nature of the relationship between these two species remains shrouded in mystery, yet they share a common language and possess a mysterious means of rapid communication. Their philosophies and religious beliefs bear striking similarities, fostering a deep connection between the two. The Nildoror, on the other hand, are magnificent, large quadrupedal herbivores, reminiscent of Earth's elephants, though distinct in their movements and skeletal structure. Towering over 3 meters in height, they boast hairless skin, 3 pairs of tusks, short horns, and a unique crest of spines on their foreheads that expresses their emotions and complements their vocal language. Their large platter-sized eyes, pleated ears, and elephantine trunks, ending in 3 finger-like appendages, add to their impressive features. Feeding on leaves, barks, and mobile fungi, the Nildoror sustain a diet that reflects their peaceful herbivorous nature. Notably, the Nildoror undergo a fascinating metamorphosis through a rebirth ritual involving the consumption of serpentine slug-like creature poison. This ritual transforms them into what is now known as the Sulidor, bipedal and omnivorous beings with hunting capabilities. The custom of rebirth has become integral to their culture, with Nildoror alternating between Nildor and Sulidor forms every few years or decades, bestowing them with potential immortality. This rare reproduction cycle results in new births only to replace those who have passed away. Apart from the physical changes, the rebirth ritual mystically impacts the minds of those undertaking it. As a consequence, they gain the ability to communicate with each other telepathically, establishing a profound connection that transcends physical boundaries. Humans who have undergone the ritual have reported varied outcomes, with some experiencing hideous deformities, while others gain telepathic communication abilities or even ascend to a non-corporeal existence. Belzegor's history is marked by colonization by humans who once treated the Nildoror as servants, oblivious to the true nature of the Sulidor. However, in 2239, the planet was liberated from Earth's imperialism, signaling a new chapter in the shared existence of these remarkable species. Terran, human. The Terrans, commonly known as humans, are a diverse and adaptable species that inhabit various regions of their home planet, Earth. They exhibit a wide range of physical traits, including varying heights, body shapes, and skin tones, reflecting the rich tapestry of their global heritage. With a bipedal stance, they are characterized by their forward-facing eyes that grant them exceptional depth perception and keen visual acuity. Their hands possess remarkable dexterity, allowing them to create intricate tools and manipulate objects with precision. Unlike many other species, Terrans lack natural defensive mechanisms, relying instead on their intelligence and resourcefulness to adapt to different environments and challenges. The Terran's home planet, Earth, boasts a diverse array of landscapes, from lush forests to arid deserts, icy polar regions to vast oceans. Their ability to adapt to various climates has allowed them to thrive in almost every corner of the planet. Throughout their history, humans have developed sophisticated civilizations, ranging from ancient cultures with profound wisdom to advanced technological societies in the modern era. Earth serves as a testament to humanity's ingenuity and ability to shape their surroundings to meet their needs. The cultural diversity of the Terrans is as diverse as their physical appearances. With thousands of distinct languages, belief systems, and artistic expressions, Earth is a mosaic of different societies and traditions. Humans exhibit a wide spectrum of ideologies, from spirituality and religion to scientific inquiry and skepticism. Their societies have evolved through countless generations, witnessing profound shifts in governance, morality, and social structures. One of the most remarkable aspects of Terran culture is their boundless curiosity and thirst for exploration. From ancient seafaring civilizations to modern-day space explorers, humans have ventured beyond their homeworld to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. This indelible drive to explore the unknown and seek answers to profound questions has shaped their identity as a species. Humans are also known for their profound capacity for empathy, compassion, and cooperation. Through the sharing of knowledge and experiences, they have built interconnected communities that transcend borders and cultural barriers. At times, their history has been marred by conflict and division, but the resilience of the human spirit has often prevailed, leading to unity and collaboration in the face of challenges. The Thing. During an ambitious exploratory mission, intrepid Terran scientists stumbled upon a remarkable find: the remains of an extraordinary entity frozen within polar ice. This awe-inspiring being is composed of protoplasmic cells, uniquely gifted with the ability to metamorphose at will. Its natural form, seldom witnessed, stands at approximately 1.5 meters tall, boasting a rubbery, iridescent blue flesh. Its 4 arm-like appendages culminate in 7 tentacled hands, while its pulpy head is adorned with 3 scintillating crimson eyes, accompanied by thick, undulating tendrils. Surprisingly, the intelligence of the entity isn't centralized in a single brain. Instead, every cell in its body harbors its vast cognitive abilities. Even if a few cells were to separate from the main body, they would autonomously coalesce into an independent, sentient entity. The feeding process of the entity is as intriguing as it is unsettling. It devours its prey by assimilating their mass into its own, causing a proportional increase in size. The entity thrives in an environment with temperatures hovering around 50 degrees Celsius. Interestingly, its adaptability knows no bounds, for it can alter its cellular structure to breathe effortlessly in any gaseous atmosphere. Evidently, the entity's origins trace back to a planet encircling a scorching blue star, alluded to by the artificial luminous installations it left behind. Thrint. The Thrint stand at a height of 1.25 meters and possess a captivating appearance adorned with iridescent green scales. Their broad mouths are accentuated by thick gray tendrils situated at the corners, which serve the dual purpose of securing their food during meals and deftly manipulating smaller objects close to their keen eyes. A carnivorous species, their mouths house needle-sharp metallic teeth, ideal for their predatory nature. Among their unique traits, the Thrint are gifted with telepathy, enabling them to exert their will over all other sentient creatures. This formidable telepathic ability, referred to as the Power, gradually matures in adolescent Thrint individuals. Remarkably, if this telepathic power fails to manifest during their youth, the Thrint is scornfully designated a Ptavi, often leading to their fate as slaves or, in more dire cases, termination. The Thrint hail from their homeworld, Thrintun, a planet bearing a striking resemblance to Earth. Though slightly smaller and with lower gravity than Terra, Thrintun provides a suitable environment for their species to thrive. In ancient times, the Thrint capitalized on their telepathic gift, employing it to enslave all known sentient beings across the cosmos. Through the labor of their enslaved races, they constructed an expansive interstellar empire, with individual Thrint families reigning as sovereigns over entire planets, teeming with slave labor. However, a pivotal event unfolded eons ago when the Tunktapun, one of the slave races, rose in rebellion against their oppressive Thrint overlords. Leveraging their expertise in biological engineering, the Tunktapun devised semi-sentient species that could elude the Thrint's telepathic dominion. These creatures were specifically engineered to be immune to the Thrint's control and were ultimately turned against their masters, leading to the demise of the Thrint Empire. Only one Thrint survivor has been documented. having endured the war by encasing themselves in a stasis field. Additionally, invaluable information about the Thrint has been salvaged from artifacts and records stored in stasis boxes during the collapse of their once mighty empire. Tran. The Tran are impressive 2-meter-tall mammalian beings boasting a broad and well-muscled physique. Despite their appearance, their strength is limited due to their lightweight, hollow bones. Their arms are elongated and terminate in 4-fingered hands, granting them dexterity and versatility. Their distinctive 3-toed feet are equipped with curving, blade-like claws, enabling them to gracefully glide over ice and frozen surfaces with ease. These claws have a remarkable feature, as they can be retracted with considerable effort, allowing the Tran to walk on land when needed. Additionally, a single claw at the heel serves as a brake to control their movements during skating. The Tran exhibit a feline-like appearance with slitted eyes, triangular ears, and a short, thick fur covering their bodies. Their facial features exude an aura of mystery and adaptability. They are omnivores, equipped with both flat and pointed teeth, allowing them to consume a wide range of food. The Tran make their home on Tran Kiki, an Earth-like planet characterized by its frozen landscapes. The surface of Tran Kiki consists of a shallow, frozen ocean interspersed with clusters of small islands. The equatorial regions maintain a relatively moderate temperature of 15 degrees C, while the polar areas experience chilling conditions dropping well below 100 degrees C. The planet is notorious for its relentless winds, which can reach astonishing speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. The Tran predominantly dwell in small feudal island communities, where they have established their unique way of life. They are highly mobile beings, adept at traversing their world using their wind-catching wing membranes and retractable claws. This allows them to wind skate across the icy terrain with grace and speed. In addition to settled island communities, some groups of Tran lead a nomadic lifestyle. They form roaming hordes that traverse the eternal ice, occasionally descending upon settled communities to demand tribute in the form of goods and food. The Tran culture embodies a blend of independence and interconnectedness, with each community exhibiting its own set of customs and traditions. Their nomadic counterparts, on the other hand, rely on their strength in numbers, forming a cohesive force during their travels. Triped. The triped is a fascinating entity, boasting trilateral symmetry with precisely 3 legs, 3 arms, and 6 eyes that work together in a harmonious binocular manner, allowing it to observe its surroundings from multiple angles. Its breathing orifice is uniquely positioned atop its head, discreetly veiled by an atmosphere-producing apparatus in the provided illustration. The triped's 3 mouths take the form of elegant vertical slits strategically nestled between its arms. Its upper thorax houses the brain, heart, and lungs, which expand with a mesmerizing evenness during respiration. Notably, the neck spines exhibit a captivating display, manifesting calmness when relaxed, but quivering with trepidation when agitated, giving insight into its emotional state. Intriguingly, these neck spines are adorned with fine hairs, leading to speculation that they possess an enigmatic ability to pick up telepathic signals. As far as we know, the tripeds inhabit a distant planet situated within the Aquarius constellation, orbiting a star in the vast cosmic expanse. Regrettably, our knowledge of their homeworld is limited, leaving us to wonder about its distinct attributes and mysteries. An essential part of the triped's identity is their membership within the esteemed Galactic Union, an organization responsible for fostering amicable relationships among diverse cultures and species. Within their galactic community, the tripeds have gained renown for their telepathic capabilities, which enable them to broadcast their emotions without the need for vocal cords. Their dietary preferences are equally captivating, as tripeds have embraced a vegetarian lifestyle. Furthermore, in unison with other esteemed members of the Galactic Union, they firmly uphold the belief that the primal traits of carnivorousness and violence must be transcended to attain true civilization and intelligence. It is a testament to their enlightened perspective on peaceful coexistence and their commitment to nurturing harmony among the stars. Tyrian. Tyrians possess a sleek, streamlined form resembling torpedoes, allowing them to effortlessly glide through the constant high winds of their home planet, Tyri. Their bodies are adorned with luminescent mantles that gracefully catch the wind, creating a mesmerizing display of subtly shaded colors, which they use as a means of communication and conveying information. Two muscular siphons serve as their means of propulsion, propelling them with remarkable agility through their windy realm. Their communication goes beyond the visual spectacle of their glowing mantles. By melding their electromagnetic life force auras, Tyrians can share intricate thoughts and memories, enabling them to exchange complex ideas and experiences with one another. Remarkably, they perceive light and color as sound, and they have the extraordinary ability to see the electromagnetic fields of other living beings, giving them an unparalleled insight into the life around them. Within Tyrian society, the small and agile females take on a dominant role. They fearlessly explore their planet's high and strong upper gales, fearlessly venturing into unknown territories. Apart from their adventurous spirit, these females are also adept at gathering food and creating secure home areas for their community. In contrast, the larger males possess a more intense and robust life field, which makes them excellent nurturers. They exhibit a deep sense of care and responsibility, providing protection and shelter for their offspring, often cradling the young ones in specialized pouches. Tyrians have adapted to their planet's atmospheric conditions and live harmoniously in the high skies. They ingeniously construct floating platforms that are strategically positioned on steady updrafts, serving as storage areas for their belongings and food supplies. Tyri itself boasts a diverse ecosystem of wind-borne flora and fauna, which the Tyrians adeptly herd and harvest as part of their sustenance. Interestingly, their unique ability to sense the life force of other beings enables them to explore other planets from the comfort of their permanent scientific bases at Tyri's poles. This interstellar exploration marks the Tyrians as pioneers in their own right, venturing beyond the confines of their home planet to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Uchinian. The Uchinian is a highly intelligent, extraordinary lifeform, defying the conventions of carbon-based entities. Its shape resembles an exceptionally pliable smear of matter, approximately 1 meter wide and 2 meters long. What sets them apart is their striking ability to display a kaleidoscope of colors spanning the entire visible spectrum, with each individual Uchinian being uniquely monochromatic. The Uchinian is a master of movement, navigating freely in 3 dimensions. It displays remarkable agility, as its thick leading edge elegantly thins and contracts, allowing it to glide swiftly in any desired direction. These beings have found their home in an atmosphere that predominantly consists of helium. Curiously, the Uchinians have chosen a path divergent from technology, remaining entirely non-technological. They are incapable of utilizing even the simplest devices, their existence deeply rooted in natural essence. During the daylight hours, the Uchinians make their abode underground, concealed from prying eyes. As the sun sets and darkness blankets the landscape, they emerge from the depths through narrow cracks in the earth. In the twilight, they achieve near invisibility, becoming increasingly perceptible as the night deepens. Vegan. The vegan is a fascinating extraterrestrial species, originating from the 5th planet orbiting the star Vega. Standing at approximately 1.2 meters tall, vegans possess a slender and remarkably flexible body adorned with a creamy fur coat. One of the most striking features is their large, expressive eyes, which boast nictitating membranes, providing them with additional visual abilities. The vegan's hands are equipped with 6 fingers, all of which possess mutual opposition, granting them remarkable dexterity and precision. Though they might not be inherently physically powerful, vegans have an astonishing ability to endure massive amounts of damage without succumbing to death. Vegans communicate through a melodious language that spans a wide range of frequencies, from low, soothing tones to ethereal, high-pitched sounds. This musical form of expression allows them to convey the meaning of their words even to those who do not understand their native language. Additionally, vegans possess a unique empathetic connection bordering on telepathy that enables them to understand and interpret other languages spoken by different races. Vegans evolved on a planet encircling the radiant star Vega. The atmosphere of their homeworld primarily consists of oxygen, but it is notably enriched with a high concentration of ozone and nitrous oxide. Due to Vega's luminosity, the planets within its system are bathed in intense light and subjected to elevated levels of radiation. As members of the Three Galaxies, a loose coalition of intelligent beings spanning across the Milky Way and the Greater and Lesser Magellanic Clouds, the vegans hold a vital role. Their innate capacity for profound empathy makes them a natural choice to serve as intergalactic peacekeepers. Functioning as vigilant guardians of justice, vegans actively seek out and intervene when other races infringe upon the rights and freedoms of fellow beings. Their commitment to preserving harmony and safeguarding the rights of others has earned them a respected reputation throughout the galaxies. Valantian. Originating from the pages of Children of the Lens by E. Doc. Smith, the Valantian species emerges as a formidable entity worthy of admiration and awe. Their physical characteristics alone are enough to instill fear in any adversary. Sporting a serpentine body stretching an impressive 10 meters in length, their muscles are remarkably powerful, protected by an almost impenetrable layer of skin and scales. Their 6 hands and feet are armed with razor-sharp talons, while a deadly knife-bladed tail adds to their arsenal. Interestingly, when at rest, Valantians can effortlessly conceal their broad, leathery wings used for gliding, adding an element of surprise to their abilities. Beyond their physical prowess, Valantians possess a rare and remarkable gift, telepathy. Their brilliant and intricate minds enable them to communicate their thoughts even across vast distances, making telepathic contact feasible with non-telepathic races. This inherent capability enhances their potential for interstellar exploration and facilitates communication with other civilizations. Moreover, Valantians are well equipped to withstand the rigors of space travel, thriving under high gravitational stresses and intense accelerations. These extraordinary beings call Valantia, the third planet orbiting the star Valantia, their home. A planet akin to Earth in essential aspects, Valantia provides an ideal habitat for the evolution of this advanced species. However, the Valantians' rich culture has not been without adversity. In their early stages of development, they faced enslavement by the Delgonians, inhabitants of the neighboring planet within their system. The Delgonians, also wielding telepathic abilities, cruelly fed on the life force of tortured Valantians, subjecting them to centuries of suffering. Determined to break free from the shackles of oppression, the Valantians embarked on a tireless quest to advance their physical and mental sciences in secrecy. Through relentless efforts, they ultimately developed a potent mind shield, which proved to be the key to their liberation. With the collapse of Delgonian control, the Valantians surged forward, constructing interplanetary vessels and engaging in a fierce and unyielding war of liberation against their tormentors. Despite facing formidable resistance, they displayed unparalleled resilience and perseverance. In the end, their indomitable spirit prevailed, and the Delgonians were utterly vanquished, bringing an end to their cruel reign. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this, and click one of these 2 videos here for more monotonous explanatory goodness. Thanks for watching.